This week I've been working on collision detection and getting multiple objects to work together so I can switch the control between them.
I've been working on the sounds and music this week and I've pretty much got all of them done. I've got a few more sounds to environmental stuff, simple little rain effects, stuff like that, easy things. All the footfalls are done, everything like that's done. Music is 99% complete, just has to be chopped up and given to the programmers.
And we've got the algorithm sorted for the pathfinding, which is done. And this is a lot easier than I thought it would be.
This week I've been working on texture in the level. I've made up a lot of textures and I'm normal mapping details onto the environment. It's looking pretty good.
The artists wanted to have some room lighting around the planet like this. You can see it's a little bit dark around the edge, and they also wanted it to be bright in the middle, so we've been trying to sort of figure out how to make that work and make the shadows look okay and everything, so it seems to be alright for the moment, and we might make some minor changes later on. And right now, you just control both seats together.
This week we're mailing a jet, make some changes about the wedges. Okay, first it is a mechanical seat. There are a lot of codes. The style is turned to very cute, like cartoon. But at first it looks like a real one. Is that rude? Wow. And this is the plant seat. I'm still making the change of the floating things. You see there are big carrot and clovers. Nearly all things have animation during playing the game. So the leaves were all waving. There are some expressions of the seat. Very cute. This is the plant seat and it's angry. And when two seats knock together, it's dizzy, all of them.
That is our new equipment. You see, it's really good for this game. Because just the ball. Yeah, feel good. You can see that there's lots of wedges and it's animated around the scene. Sometimes when you grow too many of them, it really causes problems. To slow down the whole program. You need to be rendered all the animation. So for this week, we've been working on how to solve this problem. And you can see the alignment of these wedges. Some big flowers are not so close to each other. We're adding in some script system. You can define some radius region that affect the other case that the other wedges cannot go into. So they're really aligned for now. The script works. And we'll fix the camera and drive a seat like a car. There's a roll, you can see that. Like a racing game. And we added in this new planet, this bar planet. What we can do with this is pictures and roll it. It's like a balance bar. You can just go on one side of it and it will roll. You can control the direction it rolls and you can land back to the middle line. Where am I?
Hi, I'm Chu and I'm lead programmer for Panoramic Vision. So this week I've, in addition to getting more content into the game, I've been looking into sort of like scene management, and you see we've got all these buildings and little bits and bobs like cars and things like that, and there's lots of entities on there. So I found out this week that you could group things together, which just makes it easier to manage things. Also this week I've been working on particle effects and getting, once you've taken a picture, a particle effect to appear from the thing that you've taken a photo of. And finally I've been working on getting the photo review at the end to work. So it's just taking the photos that you've taken before and making them appear later on.
Hi, I'm Paul Rigby and I'm the lead artist in Panoramic Vision. Okay, this week I've been working on a lot of textures and a lot of user interface elements, like here, which is going to be just a quick thing to show you in the game that when you get over an event you need to do this action to perform the hover.
Hi, I'm Kenneth Ross. I'm one of the programmers for Panoramic Vision. Setting up some of the AI nodes so that the FBI guy can follow you, come and chase you. And also he can find his way about certain patrol points.
Hi, my name is Nicolas Santos and I'm the 3D artist for Panoramic Vision. So this week, compared to last week, this is now character week. We're like getting nailed down to what the character's going to look like, just a few final changes, so just a few variations. This guy, which I think I've mentioned before, is our FBI character, which you can see. Just making sure we have the meshes ready so we can actually just add bones and then get started animating. That's pretty much our biggest concern right now, or biggest worry perhaps for this week.
I'm Conor McGuire, team leader of Panoramic Vision. This week I've been working on getting some events, scripted events in there. As you can see, there's 2 cars pulling out and they're going to get into an accident now, as you can see. Obviously there's still a lot of tweaking involved, but that's generally what I'm going to do to kind of set up events in the world.
Hello, I'm Owen Carpenter, team leader and programmer for Infection Vector, and we're working on the Manhattan strain. It's week 5 and we've been making great progress with the programming, so we can finally have started moving on to making it look a bit better visually and just making it look a bit more appealing. It was always going to be a problem for us doing a city that we would never be able to make it look realistic. We'd be there for months trying to do all the texturing and the buildings and whatnot. So we made from the start, we made a decision to go for a slightly surreal kind of look. So as you can see, we've implemented cell shading. At the moment it's night time, so everything's just a little bit darker and a little bit blue, and as it goes on you'll be able to see it just lighten up as it hits daytime. So even though the buildings are untextured at the moment, and that'll hopefully change over the next week or 2, it still lends, you know, a nice visual feel to it, makes it a bit more appealing. We've also messed around with, toyed with the idea of this mode, which is sort of a blueprint mode. We're still not sure if we're going to keep it in the final version or not, but it looked quite pretty all the same.
This is one of the buildings I've been texturing this week, which is the wireframe. The very confusing bit is the interior of the car park. And this is it with textures. And it looks better in a render with shadows and the like, and then it's going to look even better with the cell shading Owen was talking about.
A roadblock is one of the main features in the game, and it's used for the purpose of controlling the flow of civilians. Basically, the way it works is just you can just place it essentially anywhere on the street, and when it's there, civilians won't use that direction anymore. So, let's see, where one guy going here? So, you saw he changed direction there, and everyone who's coming through should change direction for the purpose that it basically just stops everyone from moving, and you can place multiple roadblocks in the city for the purpose of just controlling it if traffic's going to flow. It's essential to the game to stop the virus from spreading too far.
Traffic.
Okay, this week I've just been putting in the sounds to the game for the features we have of the game. As Kieran just said, he had the roadblocks done, so this morning I've been putting in the sounds for the roadblocks. You see quite a big sound library there, and all them sounds are going to go into the game. So as the game progresses, more and more sounds get put into the game.
And I've been working on the game menu, so I'm just going to show you a bit of that now. So the first thing you'll notice is we've got a cool Infection Vector logo coming up, and then our Manhattan strain logo. These are mandatory, you can't skip these, you are forced to look at these. Okay, and this is our menu
That's
system.
a feature.
It's a feature. This is our menu system, quite simple. Most of these aren't really implemented yet, but we're going to allow you to change civilians, turn the music on and off. But at the moment this is the current style anyway, so we might change that later on. So go to our credit screen, so we're just listing all of the cool people, the awesome people who worked on this game, i.e. us. And the other main cool thing is the loading screen, which dynamically updates. Dynamically.